Digital workflows benefit stakeholders in many ways. So we're having to take projects for, say, local authorities from inception, i.e. sort of a blank site, all the way through to handover with main contractors, for example. The digital tools help on a number of levels. Firstly, for example, at the early stage, we're able to generate viability assessments, feasibility studies quite quickly, but with very well-informed information about the site, the locations, the daylight and sunlight, etc. So we're able to give clients information about whether actually buying the site is a sensible thing to do, because the numbers either do or don't stack up. As we go through the RIBA stages, we're able to get information directly from the building information models that we're slowly, incrementally adding more and more data to then present to people like the local residents, whether it be in the immediate region, for example, sometimes with schools, with the teachers. By using the three-dimensional aspect of the building information model, we can generate QR codes, for example, which can be shared and used on phones to show the stakeholders what the spaces might look like, as well as people, decision makers like planning consultants, for example, and planning officers. Beyond that, as we go into the construction phases, we're able to use the digital information models to review clashes, coordination between structures, M&E, landscape, architecture predominantly, to ensure that actually the information that we produce for tender is much more coordinated and risk-free. As a result, you know you're going to get prices back from supply chain which are accurate, and therefore the cost overruns that we hear about can be reduced. But a key benefit of all of that is the reduction of waste. So we are making errors, but it's on the virtual world as opposed to the real world. As a result, you don't get, for example, issues of having to demolish elements of work that have already been built. The wastage on site is much less. And we're also finding that things like request for information has gone down, because actually most of the things have been resolved during the virtual stage of a project. And really bringing finally full circle to the handover, with the work we're doing, we're able to provide the information required for asset information requirements defined by the clients, and that's becoming more and more a contractual requirement with level 2 projects, to ensure that their teams have got the right information at the right time to manage the assets. I think it's pretty well known that actually the majority of the cost of a project or an asset is in its lifetime, not during the construction of it. So if you can help to manage to reduce that with clients such as local authorities or larger housing associations, that's really going to help them deliver better homes for and schools, for example, for the residents.